necessity. Now you have to have a crafting table for the ammo. Now someone has to craft ammo day and night. You gotta always have enough. There's just, I think that would add too much. Tynan did a nerf on door heat-cold exchange, which means what? Nobody has legs? They're little blobos. Yeah, there is a deer just, it's an elk wandering around. It'll get killed eventually. We have people that are handling animals. Merxus the Defector is gonna get there. We'll just make everybody a 4, I guess, for now. I could just make Merxus go do it, I guess. I'm Fire's bed, almost. Do we sacrifice this elk to you, Crims? How hard is it to get another colonist to help? You just have to change their work priorities, and you can kind of make them do whatever you want. You can also take manual control, but what you want to do if you're new to RimWorld is never get used to making them do everything. You want to really control them with this menu. This is your control panel. So if you can't get them to do what you want to do here, it should be an emergency or not the norm. But you definitely don't want to force them to do everything with micromanagement. And that's why RimWorld outshines almost every other colony management game, every other strategy survival game. It's because it has that rewarding sense of self-sufficiency that the other games don't have. RimWorld does not really have much micromanagement unless you're in combat. And the combat's fun enough where the micromanagement's enjoyable. But that's why it outshines so many other survival strategy games. Like Frostpunk was micromanagement throughout the entire game. At a certain point in RimWorld, you set up your work schedule, you set up how many hours a day do they work, take your hands off the keyboard and watch the game play until it needs your help. And that's rewarding. It's got that kind of cookie clicker aspect. Is there a dead moose in the hall? There is. Someone told me to kill it. Frostpunk was a great game once, Eddie. It was a really fun game to play through one time and never again, unfortunately, and I was expecting more replayability. How hard is it to add another colonist? It just kind of random events. You have to fight a raid, capture somebody who didn't die, convert them to your cause with social skills, or maybe Randy says someone joins the colony like Merxus did. Yeah, I'll play the Arbillions again eventually. We've played it before on stream. But yeah, I can't demand or force a colonist to join me. It just has to happen. By the way, welcome back, 8 months, Calandril. I think I missed you earlier. Why am I keep missing people? 10 minutes ago? Calandril, thank you so much for subscribing for an 8th month. Hopefully you're still there. You stuck around for a few minutes. I'll catch up eventually. Like Parkside asked, have you checked your food supply? I have. I got meals now. We got that taken care of. Can you grow things in the fall? It has to be above a certain temperature. So right now, it's 1 degree Fahrenheit. So it's all temperature based, Blazing Wind. It is too cold. So these plants can only grow, and you can actually check information about their ideal temperatures. Minimum growth temperature for potatoes is 32 Fahrenheit, so that is freezing. So they just won't grow below freezing. And they need to have at least 51% light. So however, whatever the weather is outside, like it's clear skies right now, will impact that. Tell you how much your harvest yield is, how long it takes to grow, 6 in-game days. And that's not including night. I'm so excited right now. I just saw your update video, and while I'm gonna miss your YouTube vids, I'm glad to see RimWorld back on the menu. Hey, Kataraz. Thanks for the kind words. Hopefully, I'll see a lot of you guys for games other than RimWorld, because there's a lot of fun games out there. But no matter what the reason why you come by, I'm just glad that you guys are giving me the time of day. So just know that I'm not doing RimWorld every day. It'll be, like I said in the video, I wanted to make that 100% clear, that at most it'll be once a week. And there will be times where I take time off of RimWorld to make sure I don't burn out on it. But there's a lot of fun games out there, and we're gonna hopefully be playing one of them tomorrow. Mega Aquarium is hopefully good. And if for some reason it's not, we'll play Slay the Spire, which is awesome. And if we don't do that, we'll do Jackbox Party Pack at some point soon. And we got something else I want to do too, and I don't remember what it is. We got a bunch of cool stuff. I miss these RimWorld streams. How do you miss something that's already happening before your eyes, Nasty Man? Stoic Frog, hey. Try to catch me while I'm actually paying attention. That's good. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Happy to have you. Thanks for joining us, and appreciate your $5 sub. It's going to a good cause. And that good cause is I'm moving, and moving is very expensive. And then hopefully in the succeeding months, the expenses will calm down and I can actually go back to normal. I'm never a fan of you playing RimWorld, to be honest. Well, there you go. You can go to all the other ones. There's a lot of them out there. Go, like, okay, seriously, if you just came to my stream for the first time today, all I want you to do is click on the video tab up there, like open it in a new tab. Right click it, open a new tab if you're on desktop, and scroll down. And look at all the different games that have been played in the last 60 days. That's all I want you to do. Are you moving in with Germa? No, Germa's moving in with me, baby. Yeah, we're gonna live in the same house. Which is not uncommon knowledge. I streamed way too many games, Techno. Way too many. There's a party going on. Zero Rig tossing a party out here. Everyone who goes will gain recreation and social energy and a lasting positive mood boost. Where's the party? Is it in this blood-soaked home? We really let this go. This was very clean not long ago. And everybody started doing other jobs. It's still 52 degrees in this room. Even though this is closed and there's no heat going in. Does that count as refrigerated? No, it's spoiling in 1 day, but we have cooked most of the meat, I think. So it's pretty good. This house is you're gonna burn it down anyways. You think I'm gonna burn this whole place down? Why would I do that? Okay, our little entryway is done. The kitchen area is nearly done as well, which is awesome. Let's get a wooden door here as well. And then we can build a roof in the kitchen. And from there, we're probably gonna build up the freezer. They're already working on where the batteries are gonna go, which is pretty important. Let's go ahead and let them build that. They have so many tasks. We really just need more hands on deck. We need extra colonists. This is too much work for 4 colonists. It's almost time, though, to move in here. The reason why we can't is because we don't have the other production tables. We really, if we could just move these over, we could move. At least we have a backup in case this does catch fire or if raiders come and burn it down. Could happen. Will Otto and Midas have a play date? Excuse, they're gonna live in the same house. Every day is a play date. 2 little black and tan dachshunds. Just living life. Going for walks and stuff, maybe. My last memory of Etalyx RimWorld is taking a pacifist rich explorer 1-tile island and getting 4 colonists somehow. Spent a whole stream planning this awesome mega base and then Randy killed it. Sounds about right. Yeah. Which reminds me, let's save scum again. The partners have made it through 5 consecutive saves. And for those of you who's been here since the beginning of the stream, okay? I just want to point out, it's been about 8 hours. And during that first hour and a half getting started, you may have thought, what are you doing? Are you ever gonna play? Now do you see the power of streaming? 6.5 hours later, me, I don't think so, Spoonless Alakazam. I just got here. I spent 2 hours making my group, Kale, but the payoff is everything that comes afterward. We've had 6 hours after that of gaming. How long would this have taken me to get through on YouTube? You would have been waiting. If I did 6 hours of game, like I played 6 hours, you would have been waiting at least a week, 2 weeks. And that's if I do 1 episode a day. This is not 3 episodes, this is more than 3 episodes, are you kidding me? Just setting up the first, like, 2 bedrooms in the farm is 1 episode. Setting up this is an episode. Putting in the, like, wood floor is an episode. Not to mention, we've had, what, 2 raids? I'd say this is at least 6 episodes, maybe 7 episodes worth of content. You'd be waiting over a week for that. Planning your base was like 4 episodes. Well, I wouldn't have made you sit through the whole thing. We would have edited some of that out. But when you're there, I get to kind of see your reactions in real time and change accordingly. Because I did edit. I mean, it'd be lying to say I didn't. Polybridge was on sale today. Yeah, I think I saw a lot of good videos, people clipping that and making some funny moments. I don't know, that sounded lame. What I'm trying to say is it looked cool when I saw it pop up on my feed before. Smugstar, you may want to watch my YouTube video that I put out earlier. Because that's what I'm referencing. You may not want to, that's fine too. But when I'm talking about YouTube, I published a YouTube video today for those of you that only watch me on Twitch. For the first time on YouTube in 6 months. So, we got a lot of fresh faces in here. And a lot of people who are not fresh faces, but who I literally haven't seen on Twitch since the last time I played RIMWORLD. And do you know how deep I've had to dig? How inward I have had to look to not be like, there you are. I wondered about where you had gone since the last time I saw you. Now, if you just got here from YouTube, that's fine. You just didn't know. But some of you got here first since the last time I streamed RIMWORLD. They waited for your RIMWORLD stream only. There were at least a few that I recognized. And you know who you are. What can I say? I'm consistent. Elitists. I wonder if you remember me. Maybe with a different username, but that username does not ring a bell. But I'd rather tell you that instead of lie. But I remember you from earlier today, if that helps. Is your opening music for the stream the same as your YouTube music? Kataraz, same artist, but I do different songs each time. So yeah, it is the same artist. Look at all these people waving. Hey guys! Hey Jingle Man, Anthony. How many viewers do I know by name? Well, Devin. I know yours, obviously. Dewdrop Dream. I know you exclusively as Carrie. Bachelor Trek is definitely a Christopher. Kataraz. I remember you as Zach. Big Cheat. Thank you for joining me once again, Kimberly. Anthony, I remember you specifically as Arnaldo. Your default name is a lie. Hello. All right, that's all I got. No more. That joke's dead. My ear itches. Like Anthony. Anthony's is Arnaldo, not Anthony. That'd be too easy. Can I get another, like, colonist, please? WTF Christopher. All right, you can be Bobbert instead, if that makes you feel better. I love how I have, the raiders can really pick whichever way. Hey, would you like to come in through 1, 2, 3, or door number 4? Bobbert Jober says what? What? I didn't have any food for the last guy. I had to let him die because it was winter and times were tough. I had to. All right, I want to see what everyone's up to. It's time for a check-in. Zero Rig is doing some very off and on research and is not enjoying the 38-degree temperature in there. To be fair, we should probably just uninstall that table. Alpha Tig is coming in for a rest, hauling some steel to the stockpile, and you know what else that lets me do? That lets me zone a little bit more room for my little baby stockpile zone. That's probably one of the issues. We can't haul anything because there's nowhere to haul it to. So, to help with that, Let's make some of this area an additional stockpile. Even though it is ugly, this is just the hallway. That's just some bonus space. Okay, everyone is sound asleep. What day is it? It has been 26 days and counting. Anthony says, thanks for all the fantastic entertainment. And if you write... Why'd you write this, Anthony? If I write check nerds in chat in 4 minutes, ban me, because if you read me writing for you to check nerds, then I could have just written this in the chat in the first place, and then you would have been able to read it there instead of wasting nerds on this question. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Why would you write all that? No, also, you look like that guy who talks to Thanks about his home that was once beautiful. I think his name is Strange Man. His home that was once beautiful. What are you writing? What is this gibberish? Home that was once beautiful. Okay. Basically, he's saying nerds are useless. Yeah, someone is drunk. Someone appears to be drunk. All right, what is everyone up to? Merxus is building the granite wall. Good, somebody is. It's easy to lose sight of that. I'm Fire is eating some chocolate, and then eating more chocolate. We don't have any, we have 6 meals. So that's not the problem. However, it's not even winter yet. Okay, we actually are gonna have some problems soon. It's not even winter yet. It's still fall. Okay. I see how it is. Here's what we gotta do. We've gotta take one of these spaces. Do I have lumber? I have 938 lumber. Okay, watch this. This is what I gotta do. It is absolutely necessary. No, we're not gonna do hydroponics. We are going to go to a wooden wall. However, all the way down here. And then we're gonna roof in as much of this as we can, and then this is going to become the interior farm. How is April, May, fall is also what I was asking Miss List today, but it is what it is. Look it up. No. More, we already have, everyone's got a parka already. I don't need more parkas. They can't eat the parkas. We're worried about food right now. My gift subs can drink now. Gifted 21 subs in this channel. Thanks, Clive. Congratulations, Demon Hunter, on your free sub. Thanks a ton, Clive. Anthony, I was literally catching up on notifications. I'm not gonna read your nerds question because you wrote nerds, and I'm not even joking. It hasn't even been there for 60 seconds yet. So no. Instead, I'll read a Tronix 2000's nerds question, who says, "Could I ask how you feel about Eminem's beef?" My mind draws a blank. I don't feel anything. Numb, maybe? What's, unimpressed, unenthusiastic? Like, okay. How do apathy would be a good word, yeah. The fact that, like, there is still hip-hop beef after 30 years plus. It's kind of like a different version of Jersey Shore. It's just another reality TV where nothing is actually happening. None of it's real. It's just wrestling. You guys are watching wrestling. Now, if you watch wrestling and you enjoy it, that's good. But you just have to understand that it's fake. And like, if you enjoy that and you just like trying to get into it because it's fun to let your suspension of disbelief go, that's fine. As long as you understand that none of it's real. Hip-hop beef was good for business. Yeah, and it still is, as you can see. I mean, they're on the front page for a reason. How dare you, sir? I need to get some food. There's at least one elk here. But anyways, that's what we're working on up here, guys. We're working on getting food there. However, we're gonna hunt this elk too. And a grizzly bear. Red alert! Bring out the big guns. Animals, go to your safe place because the grizzly bear is hungry. Remember why we shot up the wolf a moment ago? This is why. Oh, that grizzly bear is close too. Okay, scare it off. Shoot it! Except for I'm fire, you stay there. Was that even the grizzly bear that's on the prowl? I think it is. It's not sure what to do, but we have to defend our own, even if our own are useless squirrels, whom we're probably going to eat before winter is over. Mark my words. Okay, now the elk. Which should be easier to kill than a grizzly bear, one would hope. Thank you. Not dead. That's okay. You guys all go back to work. The grizzly will... I think with a hunter, we insta-kill the grizzly without having to shoot at it. Is it hard to believe two people don't like each other? No, it's not hard to believe people don't like each other. It's just that not liking each other is good for their business and staying relevant. No one was talking about, let's see. What? Eminem had an album last year that I don't think did very well. Because nobody was really talking about it, except for like that one political music video that I saw come up my feed. And what do you know? Here we are. Here we are, chat. It's not a coincidence. That's all I'm saying. We're fine. You can dislike other people, make diss tracks about them, and publicize your beef, but when you air your dirty laundry, all you're doing is trying to get attention. That's literally, at its core, all you're doing. If I publicly complain about another YouTuber or streamer, I'm hoping you tell them that I have these problems, and I'm hoping that I somehow get on, iDubbbz's like drama alert content cop like big show that gets me extra attention. Otherwise, you would not make your problems public. Right? Just melee? No. You get a lot more, you get free training. This is free gun training. So it might be quieter, but like every single shot, a little bit at a time. Actually, did they nerf that? They might have nerfed it, but it used to be you could get free XP by shooting at animals. Do you only get XP for shooting at people now? They nerfed it? Oh, that sucks. This is actually fair, I think. I know some people cheesed it and they ruined it for everybody. There were people who would find, basically they would just shoot at, wouldn't they Molotov something and then burn the body or something and then shoot the thing? I don't know. There was ways to cheese strat. I don't feel like shooting at a downed animal is a cheese strat. It has to be a non-unconscious animal.